Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and we're going to show you 5 videos that all have to do with cleaning, like spring cleaning, and 3 of them are using nylon netting. So there's 3 options here. You could buy netting by the yard at the store, and there's several colors available, and it's very, very inexpensive. And you could buy several yards of netting, and you could cut the netting. I think it's about 2-inch strips. We're going to go to close up and show you how to make everything that you see me showing here. But anyway, you could cut it with scissors and make short strips if you fold it on this edge, or let's say you buy 2 or 3 yards, you could open the whole thing up and fold it the length of your netting, and then you'd have longer strips. But either way, it will work. And you can cut this with scissors, or what I like to do is use a cutting mat and a razor knife, and I take a ruler and I lay it on the mat over the netting at the 2-inch mark, or whatever mark that is, and then I just cut it, and I'll go to a close-up and show you how to do that. So that's how you make this type of scrubby. Now, if you just don't want to even cut netting at all, we do sell netting that's already pre-cut. This is 3 inches wide, I believe, and it is just so easy to just, you can make 3 scrubbies this size out of 1 skein of netting. So this is really the easiest way to go, and the scrubby comes out just as good as the netting that you buy by the yard. It's just as stiff, and I've been testing this out, and I made one for Hanyeti here, and he likes it too. And then I've made them for family and friends, and they love them. So then you could take the scrubby, and we're going to show you a third video in how you add the flower to the outside edge. So you can make like a sunflower. There's like a little blue flower here. So that's fun, and it's great to give away as gifts. And then there are 2 dishcloths. There's this one, the colors landed up looking like candy corn here. And then this is the same dishcloth done in different colors of yellow and gold. And then lastly, we're going to show you how to make this beautiful dishcloth. And this is a variegated yarn from Premier Yarns. It's called Home Cotton. And so I really love these colors. So we're going to go to a close-up now and show you one of the 5 projects that you see here, and make sure that you watch all of them in the series. And I want to thank you very much for watching, and please be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this lumpy dishcloth. Now I know the name doesn't sound so pretty, but it gets its name from the way the pattern stitch works all these little, well, lumps for lack of a better word. But this is a great texture for dishcloth. As you can see, it's very pretty in a solid color. I'm going to be making it with a variegated yarn today, just so you'll see the difference and what that could look like. For all dishcloths, you want to use a worsted weight cotton yarn. And this project uses a size I9 crochet hook. You'll start by taking your yarn. This is my variegated yarn that I'm using, some nice kind of teals and purples. And you'll chain 23, which I've already done here. Then single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So I'll skip this first one here, single crochet right into this one. So I'll go right into the chain there, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull that loop through both loops on my hook, and then I'm just going to continue to work 1 single crochet in each chain stitch all the way across the row. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back and show you how to begin our pattern. So here's my first row. It's 22 single crochets. For row 2, I'll start by chaining 2 and turning. Now we're going to count that chain 2 as a half double crochet now and throughout the rest of this project. So once you've got that and you've turned, you're going to slip stitch in the next single crochet, and then work a half double crochet in the next. Half double crochet is very simple. You'll start like a double, so you'll yarn over, insert down into the stitch, grab a loop and pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook now, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of them at the same time, and that's my half double crochet. Then you'll slip stitch in the next stitch. Slip stitch is very simple as well. You'll just go into the stitch, grab a loop, pull it through, and pull that same loop through the loop already on your hook. Then in the next one we'll do the half double, 3 loops there, pull through all 3, and then slip stitch in the next stitch. So you can already see it creates this kind of little wavy, bumpy pattern. So I'm going to finish doing this across the rest of my row, and then I'll show you round 3. Rows 3 through 23 are all the same, so I'll show you row 3, and then you'll be able to make the majority of this dishcloth. Here's the end of row 2. As you can see, that little kind of bumpy pattern has continued all the way across. Now for row 3, rows 3 through 23 actually, you'll chain 2 and turn. And then you're going to slip stitch in the top of the half double crochet. So this was a slip stitch, so we'll skip that. This was a half double crochet. So I'll just go right in there, grab a loop, pull it through, pull that same loop through the loop already on my hook. And then you'll half double crochet in the slip stitch, which is the very next stitch here. So yarn over, insert into that stitch, grab a loop and pull it through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and continue that across. So here's a half double crochet, I'll slip stitch in the top of that, then I'll half double crochet on top of the slip stitch, and continue that all the way across, ending with a slip stitch in the top of this half double crochet, which is actually that chain 2 that we did, but we're counting it as a half double. So that's rows 3 through 23. After you finish that, row 24 is just a single crochet in each stitch across, kind of even out all this bumpiness and give us a nice foundation to work our edging. So I'm going to finish up through row 24, and then I'll come back and show you how to put the edging on. So here's my dishcloth after round 24. As you can see, the last round was just the single crochets across the top. I still have 22 stitches, so that's good. And I'm ready to put on my edging. Now the edging's done in rounds. We'll start by chaining 3 and turning. We're going to do a double crochet in the same first double crochet right here. And just double crochet all the way across. When we reach the corner here, I'm going to work 3 double crochets in this last single crochet. That kind of helps it turn the corner nicely. Then you'll work 1 double crochet per row down the side, and again 3 double crochets here in the corner, 1 double crochet in each unused loop of that starting chain there, 3 in the corner, and then 1 per row up the side, and then we can join with a slip stitch. So I'm going to just double crochet all the way around, and then I'll come back and show you the second row of the edging, which will be the very last bit of our dishcloth here. So here's my dishcloth after round 1 of the edging. I went ahead and just joined together my first and last double crochets with a slip stitch. For round 2, we're going to be doing a lot more slip stitches. You'll start by just chaining 1, and then in the same double crochet that you joined in, which is actually the turning chain, we'll go ahead and work 2 more slip stitches. Well, we'll try. There we go. And then we're going to work a slip stitch in each double crochet around. When you get to the corners where you worked your 3 double crochets in 1 stitch, you'll work 2 in the middle one. So of these 3 here, I'd work 2 slip stitches in that middle one. There's another group of 3, I'll work 2 slip stitches in the middle one, and 1 in all of the other double crochets. And what this is going to do is just give you a really nice border to your piece. Let me do a few here and show you what I mean. And it just creates that nice flat border for your dishcloth. So I'll just finish that all the way around, join it together, finish off my ends and weave them in. Here again is the solid color dishcloth. I'm curious to know which you like better, the variegated or the solid one, and you can let me know that down in the comments. Also, if you have any questions, comments are a great place to ask those. We'll certainly try to help you out. And down in the description, you will find the links for the pattern and materials for this project. Thanks for watching, guys.
And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these two shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.